Mic check 1, 2. Hello everybody, what is up? My name is Marcelo Santana. I'm a teacher here at Approach International Student Center, your first home away from home. And I would like to welcome you to our free conversation class. In 2020, during the pandemic, Approach decided to give back to the community. So we started to teach free online conversation classes. And this year, 2025, we stepped it up. We went above and beyond. We are bringing the free English conversation classes to YouTube as well. So please, if you think this idea is a good idea, if you think it's nice to help people have access to free English education, share this live with your friends. Share this live with people that you think would need to improve their English, people that might benefit from this initiative, and let's build this community together. Now, this live isn't just happening here on YouTube. This is actually happening on Zoom as well. So I'll have my students on Zoom. They're gonna join me here in a bit. And I'm going to show you first, before they join, I'm gonna show you the QR code here so you guys can click on it. Just put your camera here and this will take you to our website. And then if you want to participate with us in the Zoom class as well, you can come here and participate. You can just click here on the link that this QR code will lead you to and sign up for your free English conversation class. And you're gonna be here with me live on YouTube and also on Zoom. So let's bring our students here. Let me say hi to all of them. You can see them on the screen over there. Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? Is everybody okay today? How are you? Hey Nessa, how's it going? Good to see you. Nessa is here, I can see her, I can see Diego. Diego is always here too. Hello, my friend.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. I see Yugesh. Yugesh was here last Friday, if I'm not mistaken. So good to see you, Yugesh. I see Pelin as well. Varis, Amina, and my friend Samsung. Samsung, what is your name? Samsung SMS901E. Wow, it's an interesting name. It's like the Elon Musk's child. I think it's a daughter. Her name is like X012. Have you seen that? It's crazy. All right, so crazy good, okay? It's different. All right, so today, guys, our class is about job interviews. And I went on Harvard's website and I took a look at the top 10 most asked questions in a job interview, okay? So this is not any website, it's Harvard's. This is not any top 10, it's probably one of the best top 10s we can get in the world because it was made by, you know, very smart people as the people in Harvard Business School are, right? So today, this is what I would like to show you. I would like to show you the top 10 interview questions, and we're going to practice both the question and also the answer, okay? Because if you took a look at our WhatsApp group, I also posted the answers there for you, like models of answers, okay? So let me just show you here our free conversation class. This is week 5, and these are our students, Isabella, Gustavo, Maria is there as well. And let's see, let's go for the first the first question here. But before, let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask everybody in the group, okay? Have you ever participated in a job interview? Yes or not? Yes or no? Tell me. Have you ever participated in a job interview?
Yes.
Yes, very good. Good job. It's a yes or no question. Very simple. And when? When was that job interview, my friend?
It's last year.
Last year? All right. Now, the $1,000,000 question. Did you pass the interview? Yes or no?
No, because it's little difficult.
Yeah.
It was in interview in English.
Oh my gosh. It was an interview in English. So if you had had this class before, this could have helped you, right? Hey, but it's never too late to start again and try harder, okay? Let's go and try to learn together. So, the first question that Harvard Business School said that is the most common question is this one here. Could you tell me, I think it's tell here, yeah. Could you tell me about yourself and describe your background in brief? So let's repeat with me. I say and you guys repeat, okay? So please unmute your microphones. Let's do it together. Could you tell me
Could you tell me
about yourself
about yourself
and describe your background
and describe your
in brief? All right. So this question is asking us about our own personality and also about our background, okay? Now, of course, when you answer this question in a job interview, you have to try to be as objective as possible, as much as you can. You're not going to talk about your grandmother, your grandfather, your best friend. No, you gotta go straight to the chase, okay? You gotta cut to the chase, straight to the point. You gotta talk to them about what you really are there for, which is to get that position, right? So I found it interesting that this question already encompasses everything because it's like, could you tell me about yourself and describe your background in brief? So my suggestion for you is just to give a short introduction about yourself, your name, where you're originally from, and if you want to say, okay, I'm married, I have 2 kids, that's good because it gives, it shows like a sense of responsibility, right? But, and then you go straight to your background and why you're the right fit for that position, okay? So if it's a marketing position, you say, my name is Marcelo, 32, I'm married with 2 kids, and I've been working in marketing for more than 10 years now. I have launched products online, both for myself and for other companies. You know, you already talk about your background dedicated to the position that you are applying for. All right, let's see if we can try to practice this. Raise your hand if you would like to practice this question with me. Let me see if I get any hands raised here. All right, Diego raised his hand. Let's do it together, okay, Diego? I'll ask you the question and then you answer, okay? But don't worry if you cannot really answer perfectly, it's fine. We're here just to practice, okay, Diego? Let's go.
Okay.
All right, so could you tell me a little bit about yourself and describe your background in brief, Diego?
Okay, my name is Diego. I'm from Brazil. I'm married. I have 2 daughters. Grow up in the states in Brazil called Ceará. is in Northeast, and I am the technical college for radiology technician, and I had very experience in MRI and CT.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, very good. I would just change that very over there that you put to much or a lot. Okay, I have a lot of experience. We don't use very in that situation, okay? But very good, Diego. That was excellent. All right, does anybody else want to answer this question? Please raise your hand. Anybody else wants to practice?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I think I heard Amina first, and then I heard a man's voice, but I'll go with Amina, okay? All right, Amina, could you tell me, so the question is this, okay, guys? This one. Could you tell me about yourself and describe your background in brief? So let's go, Amina. Could you tell me about yourself and describe your background in brief?
Okay. I am Amina Bernardo. I am from Algeria. I am 32 years old. I have finished my studies in university. Specialty in space.
Yeah.
Industrie Petrochemical. I have a little experience in this specialty.
Good. Very nice, Amina. Good stuff. You talked a little bit about your education, what you're specialized in. That's great. That's great. You could say, I'm specialized in the field that you want to say, okay? I think that would be a good suggestion that I have for you. All right? Good job. Good job. Okay, so that's question number one, guys. Question number one. Let me see if I can get our handout here. So I think I saved as week 5. Let's see here if I can find it. I think I sent it on the WhatsApp group. Let me check. Yeah, right here. Okay, beautiful. Let me download this. And we're gonna do this together, okay? So I think I wrote it week 5 handout or something. Let me see here. Give me just a second, guys. Because if I can find it, here, this one. All right, let's have, okay, perfect. So here is what I wrote for us as a suggestion, okay? This is, again, it's just a suggestion. You're not obligated to say it like this, but this is a way we can practice our English together, okay? So could you tell me about yourself and describe your background in brief? So this is a little bit of the background. Look, I grew up in a small town where technology was not common. So imagine this guy is applying for a technology position, you know? So you see, when he says, I grew up in a small town where technology was not common, the person already understands that this person has resilience, you know? Because they were born in a small town. But I was always curious about computers. Look, they are resilient and they are curious. 2 very important qualities. I started learning online and later got my certification as a programmer. That's awesome. My first job was as a front-end developer, and since then, I've worked on improving my skills in different coding languages. Brief, simple, straight to the point. You don't want to talk too much because otherwise you might, you know, put yourself in a difficult position. So you just answer what was asked from you. It's that simple, okay? Answer what was asked from you. All right, so let's keep going. This is the first one. Could you tell me about yourself and describe your background in brief? According to Harvard, the second most asked question is this one. How did you hear about this position? How did you hear about this position? Now, this is a great opportunity for you to show also other qualities that you have. Because if you say, well, I saw you guys on LinkedIn, the person will already know that you have a LinkedIn page, that you are connected to the corporate world of social media that is basically on LinkedIn, right? Or if you, it's a good chance for you to mention the name of somebody who has recommended you. Oh yeah, so-and-so recommended me for this position, told me that you guys were looking for a marketer, and I'm here to interview for that role, for example, okay? Let's see here what our model answer has to say. Look, I found this job on LinkedIn and have been following your company for a while. This is important too. I admire your work in the industry, so let's say in technology. And when I saw this opportunity, I knew it was a great fit for my skills and for my career goals. All right, so let me ask you this. Who would like to answer this question? Let's go with Gassan. Yeah, okay. All right, Gassan. So my question for you is, how did you hear about this position?
Well, I was searching about a job, and in the website, and I found that I found about your company. You are searching. You are looking for a position for employee.
Yeah, perfect, excellent. So I was on your website, I saw you were looking for, and then you can say the profession, right? I saw that you guys were looking for a lawyer, and I'm a lawyer with a lot of experience, and I'm here. And that's why I applied for the job. Because basically here in the United States, what happens first is that you apply for the job, right? So first you go online, and this is how most of the hiring process happens, especially here in the United States. I can only speak about here, right? I don't know how the rest of the world works, but usually you go online and you go to websites such as LinkedIn, Indeed, Glassdoor. They are websites that are for jobs, basically. So you go there, set up your profile. You say, okay, I work in marketing. Then the website provides you with many positions related to marketing. They'll say, oh, Google is hiring for marketing. It's a remote position. And they are paying $100,000 a year. And so you go and you click apply. Once you click on apply, then either you're gonna get redirected for their website, where you're gonna have to upload your resume, upload your cover letter, write down all the information that they need from you and stuff like that. So, and then later you are going to get a call scheduling your interview if they like your resume. Because if they don't, they'll just say, I don't like this person, they won't even call you. But usually that's how it works. Is that how it works in your country as well? Yeah, you go online first, and then you apply for the position. I imagine that's what happens, right? So in this, yes, thank you. In this question here, guys, it's very simple, just basically asking you how did you find out about that position, okay? And then you can say it was a website, LinkedIn, Indeed, but it's important to also say that you're ready to do the work. I saw this opportunity, I knew it was for me, and I'm here. Show yourself available, show that you're ready. What type of work environment do you prefer? This is another great question. Let's practice the pronunciation here. Everybody with me, okay? What type of work environment do you prefer?
Environment.
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 Do you prefer?
you prefer.
Excellent. So here, the question is basically if you like working in an office, if you are comfortable sharing the space with other people. Maybe they're asking with this question if you are a good, if you're a good like team person, a team player or not, if you would prefer a remote position. There's a lot in this question here, okay? So obviously you have to be who you are. If you don't like working with people, I mean, if you lie, you're gonna go there and work with people and your life is gonna be miserable, you know? So this is obviously the time for you to be honest as well. But let's see what we have here. So look at this person, okay? This person is very positive. I enjoy collaborative work environment where I can share ideas with teammates, but also have time to focus on my own tasks. So this person, they do both, right? They collab with people, but they like to be quiet too, to be left alone. I like fast-paced workplaces that encourage learning and growth. Oh my gosh, guys, companies love to hear this, okay? I like fast-paced workplaces that encourage learning and growth, because a company, when they hire you, they're not looking to get somebody who is gonna be slow and not really wanting to do the job. They want motivated people, right? So if you say this, I like fast-paced workplaces that encourage learning and growth, man, you are half hired. Okay, let me see. I've talked to Diego, Gassan, Amina. Let me talk to somebody else. Who would like to answer this question here? Raise your hand, please. Okay, I see somebody over there. What is your name? Techno.
My name is Angie.
What's your name?
My name is Angie.
Angie, okay. All right, so Angie, tell me, what is the question again? I forgot. What type of work environment do you prefer, my friend?
So, thank you for this question. I prefer to work in group and in a team. And I prefer it to remotely work. And I love to work in team because that will improve my experiences, improve my skills, help me to grow with my, help me to be more stronger, okay, build my character, my behavior,
Incredible, very good. I just don't know if I understood your name correctly. I'm so sorry. What's your name again?
Angie.
Angie, okay, Angie. Like this, right? I put in the chat, maybe. Okay, Angie, very good answer, my friend. That's it. You said your truth, you know? And I think that's the most important thing. We have to be honest here about ourselves. First, because, well, it's complicated because when you see the job application online, you're already gonna see if the job position is remote, is for, I don't know, in person, if it's gonna be in an office, if it's a hybrid position, okay? So you're gonna see all that anyways. So, but when you get to the interview, it's very important for you not to contradict yourself, right? So let's say you applied for a job that is not remote, okay? It's in person, you know, because you applied. And then you get to the interview, the person asks, okay, what type of work environment do you prefer? And then you go like, I really love remote work. I like working from home. And the person is gonna say, okay, you're not hired because this job is for an in-person environment, okay? So you gotta, we all have to be thinking about that too. Let me go online here, guys, real quick. Let me see if I can. I'm gonna open another browser here because I wanna see if we have anybody on YouTube as well. Because maybe my YouTube friends are talking to me and so we have three people watching. I see Malcolm is here. Hello, Malcolm. Good to see you. Who else? I see, wow, Mina. Hello, Mina. Azimi, very good. Julia. What's up, Julia? Good to see you. All right, so we have some people. We have some people on YouTube as well. Guys, if you're on YouTube and you would like to participate live with us, what you have to do is scan this QR code, okay? If you scan this, I promise you, you're gonna go to our website, you're gonna go to the page there, and you're going to apply to be here with us, okay? So let me leave here for one more second because maybe you were getting your phone to scan the QR code and I removed it, right? Okay, I'll give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much, my YouTube friends. All right, number 4. Now this is for my Zoom people again, okay? How do you deal with pressure or stressful situations? Wow, this question is very important. Let's repeat, everybody together, okay? Practice pronunciation with me. How do you deal with pressure or stressful situations?
Pressure on stressful situations.
Excellent, guys. How do you deal with pressure or stressful situations? This is your time to shine. It's here that we're going to separate the boys from the men, the girls from the women, okay? We're going to separate the children from the adults. It's here. Because in our society, this is the people who are successful. It's the people who deal with pressure, the people who deal with stress, the people who are not afraid of problems. You tell the person, here's a problem. The person says, thank you so much. I love problems. I love solving problems. This is what successful people do, okay? They love problems. Maybe they don't love problems, but they are not afraid of problems, okay? They see the problem and they solve it. All right, so let's do it together. Right here, look at what our model answer says. When I feel stressed, meaning that, okay, I'm not a Superman, I'm not a Superwoman, I feel stress, I have these moments. But when I feel stressed, you know what I do? I take a step back, I breathe, and I focus on solving the problem. That is the secret, is to solve problems. You gotta show the interviewer that you're not afraid of problems and that you can solve them, okay? In my last job, for example, look, you're already giving an example about your life. In my last job, I worked on a big project with tight deadlines. So, do you understand what a deadline is? It's like a limit for you to deliver something from work, right? So, tight deadlines, it means that the deadline is tight. It's like I have 2 days to finish this. I have 1 day, I have hours to finish this. So I stayed calm, communicated with my team, and focused on solutions. Oh my goodness, this is the perfect candidate. If I had a company, I would hire this person, okay? Why? Because I know the person is human. The person is not lying to me. Because if the person says, I'm never stressed, really? I mean, is that really realistic? My company is a very fast-paced company. It's almost like I want you to be stressed a little bit. Because when we're stressed, we work faster. So the person already told me, I feel stressed. But when I do that, look at my reaction. I take a step back. I don't get angry and talk harshly to people. I breathe. And then you know what I do? I focus on solving the problem. And then they give me an example. I worked on a project with tight deadlines, and you can give more details here, a big project. The person is going to say, what project? Tell me more, you know? So wait for the questions. I worked on a big project, tight deadline, so I stayed calm, communicated with my team, and focused on solutions. All right, let's see. Who would like to practice here with me? This one. Okay, you again, my friend. Let's wait. Let's see if there's another person, and then I'll go with you, okay? Who wants to do it? Raise your hand for me. Da-da-da-da. If nobody wants to do it, I'll go with Angie again. Okay. All right, well, I see a hand there. What's your name, my friend? Eftita.
Angie.
How do you pronounce your name?
Angie. Angie.
You are Angie. Angie too? Two Angies.
No, the Angie's talking. Then now they'll have the Efita.
Efita. Okay. Your name is Efita or your name is Angie?
Angie was talking the Efita.
Oh, because it's her sound is not working. Say again. Say something. Yeah, I can't hear you. Your sound is not good, Efita. I'm so sorry. Okay? Try to disconnect and connect again because I can't hear you. I don't know why. Maybe there is a problem with your microphone. So let me go with Angie. Now I know Angie. Angie is right here. Yes. All right, Angie. Let's practice. Let's go here. Tell me, how do you deal with pressure and stressful situations, my friend? Tell me.
Actually, when I'm stressed, despite my participation, I remain optimized because this state of mind helps me move forward, and I try to have many solutions for my problems.
Excellent. Very good. I love that answer. So good. Focusing on solutions, acknowledging that you become stressed, but you deal with it in a good way. That's incredible. Good job, okay? Very good, guys. Let's continue. So this is question number 5. Oops, sorry, my bad. This is question number 5. Look, do you prefer working independently or on a team? This is a tricky question, okay? Because if you say that you prefer to work independently, the person might think that you're not good in a team, you know? So you have to be very careful on the way you answer this question. So let's see what our model answer says. Look at this. I like a mix of both. Perfect answer. I enjoy brainstorming and learning from teammates, but I also do my best work when I can focus alone. I believe teamwork is important, but independence is also necessary for productivity. So this person here stayed on top of the, 50-50, okay? Look at this. A mix of both. I enjoy brainstorming, learning from teammates, but I also think individuality is important. Now, let me ask you guys, do you like working on a team? Be honest.
No.
Very good. That is the honest answer. You see? I gotta tell you that I really prefer working by myself. If I can choose, if you ask me, okay, what do you want to do, Marcelo? Do you want to work by yourself or you want to work on a team? By myself, always, 100% of the time. However, for you to grow, and this is the reality, for you to grow, you have to deal with people.
Yeah.
Because you have to manage others. And then what I learned was, okay, my preference is something. It's working by myself, but I cannot shy away of the working on a team. Not if I want to grow. If I don't want to grow, if I'm not ambitious, if I'm good, like I'm happy here, I can just say that I work by myself, it's fine, but I'll never get promoted, But if you start throwing yourself out there, getting out of your comfort zone and working with people, working with a team, and learning how to get the best out of each person, you're going to be probably a great manager. You're going to get promoted because you know how to work with people, and you're going to make more money and give a better life for your family, which I think it's the ultimate goal of most people, right? Like if you ask anybody, why do you do what you do? Maybe the answer will be family in most situations. So to give a better life to your family, let's say you need to get promoted and make more money. But to get promoted and make more money, depending on the field, you're gonna have to deal with people, So I think it's very important for us to get out of our comfort zone as well. Habiba, talk to me.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine, teacher. How are you?
Good. Do you want to answer this question?
Yeah, teacher. My opinion is that we have to work 70% independently and 30% on a team.
Good.
Because people give you so much lessons.
Yeah.
So, my mom said if you want to be a successful woman, you have to be independent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think 70% independence and 30% teamwork.
I think that's a great balance. At least you're not saying, "Oh, I hate people. I don't want to deal with people." You're saying, "No, I'll give 30% of my time for them." That's good. That's good. It's a good balance. At the end of the day, you have to do what makes you happy and what gets the best outcome for you, right? Very nice. Okay, let's keep going. All right. When you're balancing multiple projects, how do you keep yourself organized? All right, let's repeat this one, okay? I say, and then you guys repeat after me. When you're balancing multiple projects, how do you keep yourself organized? Very good. So here, this position is already, like the interviewer is already checking if the person can manage their time, can manage the people that they're working with, okay? So the question is assuming that you have multiple things at the same time, right? Which is what successful people do. Look, I use a planner to prioritize tasks. Prioritizing. This is such an important word in the corporate world because everybody has multiple things to do. I don't have just the free conversation classes at Approach. That's not only what I do. I have other 10 things that I am responsible for. But what is my priority? Right now, at 4 p.m., my priority is the free conversation class. That's why I'm here, you know? So you gotta learn how to prioritize your tasks. I use a planner to prioritize tasks and set deadlines. I also break big tasks into smaller ones and focus on the most urgent work first. This helped me stay on track and meet deadlines. Textbook answer. Every time you hear textbook, it means basic, simple answer, okay? Everybody should learn this answer here. Textbook, simple. All right, I'm gonna go a little faster because it's 4:42 and I still wanna give you time to practice, okay? So let's go. We have here question number 7. What did you do in the last year to improve your knowledge? Look at this. The employer wants to, guys, these questions, I didn't make them up, okay? I went to Harvard, the Harvard website, and I Googled top 10 interview questions. Let me show you. I'm gonna show you here, look. Top 10 job interview questions. You're gonna see. The first thing, Harvard Business Review, okay? So this is not any website, all right? It's Harvard. Harvard is it's a big deal. And it's the same questions that we have. Look, could you tell me about yourself? How did you hear about this position? Same thing that I'm teaching you, okay? So I got it from here. So I didn't create these questions. So according to Harvard, this is one of the most asked questions. What did you do in the last year to improve your knowledge? The employer, wants to know if you're keeping up with your education, especially if you are in technology. If you're in technology and you graduated in 2015, it doesn't mean much nowadays. You have to keep updating yourself, right? Updating your knowledge. So what is the answer here? Look at this. I took online courses to improve my skills in the area here, in marketing. And I read books and articles to stay updated with my field. Learning is important to me, and I always look for ways to improve. Incredible. It is very important, especially in your LinkedIn page, for you to have courses over there, okay? Online courses that you're taking, books that you're reading, certificates that you're getting. It's important to show that there in your LinkedIn profile so employers know that you are somebody who keeps up with the competition and with your education, okay? All right, let me keep going because we have I want to give you time to practice. Let's repeat this question, okay? This is the big question. What are your salary expectations? Repeat.
What are your salary expectations?
Very good. Now, what is the right way to answer this question, right? Is it to say $1 million? I don't know. Look at what the person says here. Based on my experience and market research, I expect a salary between, and then you give a range. Because, again, remember that I told you that the interview is the last process. So first you're going to apply online. When you apply online, you already see the salary there. They're going to say, oh, we pay, the range is from $75,000 to $100,000 a year, for example. So if you come here and then you say, oh, I want a salary from 110 to 150, the job interviewer are going to say, that's not going to work because the range posted on the website was 75 to 100. So, but if, on the other hand, if you don't want a 75K salary, you can say, oh, I'm expecting something between 90 and 100. It's already within the range of the employer, but it's on the higher side, right? Because the limit is 100. If you say from 90 to 100, the person is already thinking, man, this person wants a high salary. And the higher the salary, the more they're going to demand from your answers, demand from your interview, demand from your resume, the more they're going to demand from you, right? But I think this is a great answer. Based on my experience and the market research that I did, I expect a salary from $80,000 to $100,000, for example. However, I'm open to negotiation based on the job responsibilities. Like, if you don't want to pay me $100K, okay, but tell me what I'm going to do, and I'm going to check if that's worth it for me or not. Okay? All right, guys, let's continue. I'm going faster here because I want to give you time to go to the breakout rooms, okay? Let's repeat, everybody. Are you applying for other jobs? This is a question for them to know if you are just focusing on them or if you are shooting everywhere, you know, as we say it in Portuguese. So, in this case, I have applied for a few other companies, but this position interests me the most because it matches my skills and career goals. Great answer. You're not lying. Like, no, I didn't apply for any jobs, just this one. This is my dream job. Of course, the job interviewer will know that you're a liar. And then you just be honest. Yes, I have applied for other companies, but this one really interests me because of this, that, and the other. Okay? Keep that in your mind. Final question. From your resume, it seems that you took a gap year. What is a gap year? Do you know?
Yes.
No.
What is a gap year? Tell me.
It's a time that you don't do anything.
Exactly. It's a time in your resume that you didn't work. There's nothing there. Like, I worked from 2020 to 2023 in this company. 2024, there's nothing. And then I came back working in 2025. So that's a gap year. That's dangerous.
How do you say this in English, teacher? When you get 1 year.
A sabbatical?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can get a sabbatical. Like, I got a sabbatical year so I can focus on myself, focus on my family, etc. That's a good answer. Let's see what the person answered here. I took a gap year to gain new experiences. Yeah, you could have said, I took a sabbatical to gain new experiences. I traveled, learned new skills, and worked on personal development. I went to the Tony Robbins UPW. I read many books about personal development. This time helped me grow, and prepared me for my career. Excellent. So now here is my job for you, okay? This is what I want you to do. I want you to go into breakout rooms now. I'm gonna put you there. And then I want you to practice the interview questions, okay? So I'll give you 10 minutes. I'll give you more time this time because it's a lot of questions. So of course you're not gonna go through everything. I don't think you're gonna have time to do everything, but try your best to get at least 3 questions, you know? And then let's do pair work. One person plays the interviewer, the other person plays the interviewee. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pick 3 questions. It doesn't necessarily need to be 1, 2, 3. You can pick 2, 5, and 10, for example, okay? And then the other person tries to answer to the best of their abilities. If you want this handout, this is in the WhatsApp group, okay? Very good, Lucas, are you ready? All right, guys, see you in a while. Lucas, can you kind of put that banner there, like free English conversation class, and mute my microphone?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Tell me when it's muted. All right, everybody, we're back. If you are here on YouTube with me, man, I have a special offer for you. And the offer is simple. Here at Approach, we teach free English conversation classes. And then you say, okay, free? What do you mean free? I mean free, really free. This is what I want you to do. It's very simple. I want you to just scan this QR code. And as soon as you do that, you're gonna go to our website, fill in the form, and we're gonna send you the links of all the classes that we have, because we have classes here every day for free. And we're gonna also send you a link to our exclusive, look at this, it's our exclusive WhatsApp group that our students receive reminders, daily reminders, and also they receive our handouts, okay? So this handout that you saw here, that we were going through, the students have it, all right? The ones that scan this QR code and are a part of the exclusive WhatsApp group, they have it there for them. And in that way, they can practice English even after we're done with the class because they have the handouts for them. So that's a great thing that we do, I believe. And I think you should be a part of this as well. How do you do that? Simple. Just scan the QR code and we're going to send you all the links necessary for you to participate with us, okay? So make sure you scan this QR code and let's see here. I see Malcolm, Julia, who else? Mena, very good. Mena, all right, awesome. So great to see you guys. Let me say hi. Hello. Okay, beautiful. Very good. So, all right, let's continue with our class. I think they had some time already. I don't know how long. They still have 5 minutes?
No, it's running for 5 minutes.
It's running for 5 minutes. I think we can get them back. You know what? No, let's leave them there. I will practice here with my YouTube friends. So guys, these are the top 10 most asked questions in job interviews according to Harvard Business Insider, right? Harvard Business Insider, let's see. Harvard Business Review, okay? Question number 1, could you tell me about yourself and describe your background in brief? So this question wants you to talk about yourself, but in a way that you're going to also tackle the position that you are aiming for. So don't talk about your grandmother, your grandfather, talk about yourself as the position you are applying. If you are applying for a marketer, a social media position, for example, you talk about yourself in the social media perspective. I have experience with social media. I've been using Facebook since I was a kid. I know the lingo. I know how people work. I know the memes. I'm well connected with social media and stuff like that. I keep up with the trends. So you're going to talk about yourself, but talking about the position as well, okay? Number 2 is, how did you hear about this position? And then here in this question, you can basically say that you read about it on LinkedIn, or maybe somebody recommended you to this position. It's your time to also talk about your curiosity and how tech savvy you are and how well connected you are. Because if somebody recommended you, you could say, oh, that person so-and-so recommended me because I was in a personal development event and I met that person. So, you know, the interviewer will already see that you are somebody who takes care of yourself, that you want to improve and things like that, okay? What type of work environment do you prefer? So here it's important to see the position that you applied for. If you applied for a position that, you know, in the position it says, okay, this is a remote job, and then you come here to the interview and you say that you don't like working remotely, that's a little weird. So you have to say that you like remote work because, well, it's the position you applied for, right? But also, never pick one thing and one thing only. Say, I prefer remote, but like if one day we have to come to the office for a special event, I'm down for that too, and things like that, okay? Look at number 4. How do you deal with pressure or stressful situations? Here, a great way for you to answer this question is to acknowledge that you feel stressed, that you feel the pressure, but that you react well towards that situation. So you're not going to be like, oh, I'm never stressed, I'm never under pressure. But I mean, that's not realistic. You could say, it's okay for you to say, yeah, when I feel stressed, this is what I do. And then you go step by step. I step back, I breathe, I focus on the solution, not the problem. I see it as it is, and then I see it better than it is, and then I make it my own way. These are the things you have to say, okay? Number 5, the question is, do you prefer working independently or on a team? Another tricky question, okay? Be very careful when answering this. You need to show the employer that you are ready to work on a team, okay? You gotta be ready to work with people. I don't think there are many employers that wanna hire people that hate people, okay? So make sure you tell them, look, I prefer working independently, but I also do well in teams. I like brainstorming. I like collaborating. Make sure you say those things for sure, okay? When you're balancing multiple projects, how do you keep yourself organized? Another great question for us to practice. How do you do that? Well, I know how to prioritize tasks. That's a great skill. It's an amazing skill to have. Know how to prioritize. What is more important? What is less important? What am I going to tackle now? My boss, my manager told me to do 10 things. Of course, the manager wants everything ready, but you cannot do 10 things at the same time. So what do you have to do? You have to prioritize. How do you do that? Then comes your skill in your answer, okay? I use the RPN method by Tony Robbins to help me prioritize tasks. You can say those things. You're going to show that the person knows how to knows that you know how to prioritize, right? What did you do in the last year to improve your knowledge? Great opportunity for you to talk about the courses you took, the certificates that you got, the personal development that you've been working on, everything. It's important for the employer to know that you are ambitious, that you want to grow. Because if you want to grow, guess who's going to grow as well? The company that you're working for. So if you're growing, the company is growing. So what employer doesn't want an ambitious employee? Now, I'm not talking about greedy. A greedy person will step on others to achieve their goals. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about ambition. You want to do well. You want to perform well in your job. And as a consequence, you're going to get rewarded. Okay? 8, what are your salary expectations? Again, this is all in your job description, in your application form, so the range is there already. So a great way for you to answer this question is to say, based on my research, based on my market value research, I am looking for a salary that ranges from this to this. But I'm open for negotiations. That is the textbook answer for that. Are you applying for other jobs? That's a great question. Are you applying for other jobs? Now, in this day and age, everybody knows that everybody applies to all the jobs, okay? So if you go there and you say, you know what, I'm not applying for any job, I'm just applying for you guys, they will know that you're lying. So you don't need to lie. You just say the truth. Say it as it is. I have applied for other jobs. However, this is the one I'm interested in. This job calls my attention, and then you got to be prepared because of this, that, and the other. Good. Question 10. From your resume, it seems that you took a gap year. Would you like to tell us why that was? So a gap year is a year that you didn't work. You didn't do anything on that area that you're applying for. So it's your moment to also shine. you can say, yes, I took a gap year. I took a sabbatical. Why? Because I wanted to travel, gain new experiences. I wanted to focus on myself, focus on my personal development. I took courses. I graduated in this, that, the other. And now I'm more than ready to perform in this position. Follow these steps. Follow these job interview steps and tips that I'm sure you're going to improve. And I'm sure you're going to get the job done. All right, let me get everybody back. I have already closed the breakout rooms, and I'm just going to say bye to all of my friends here on Zoom. And after that, I will say bye to all of my friends online as well. All right? Very good, very good. Okay. Can you unmute me? I think I muted myself. All right. So, my friends, it is time. Not everybody has returned. Let's wait for everybody here. 15 seconds more, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Let me put the other view here, gallery, so I can see everybody. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, guys, it is great. It was great to be here with you. Thank you so much for your participation. And tomorrow, we're going to have another class, a beginner's class with teacher Amanda. Amanda is going to be our teacher tomorrow. It's not going to be Bonnie because Bonnie has an appointment. Okay? So it was great to be here with you. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a great night. Okay? Thank you. And bye. And now, I would like to say bye to you. You're here on Zoom with me. Thank you so much for being here. One more time, please, if you are if it's possible, how do I hear people's voices?
They still on Zoom.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
Can you just end the meeting?
Anyone have the link?
Yeah, so let's just end the meeting there. All right, so now if you're here online with me, please make sure, guys, the YouTube people, okay? Make sure you scan the QR code and also get the link for the WhatsApp group, okay? Because there in the WhatsApp group, we have more material for you. Thank you so much. I really appreciated your time, and I'll see you in the next live. Bye. See you. Thank you.